And welcome everyone to LubbockOnline.com. I'm Zach. More importantly, this is Blake, and you're on Lubbock Live, an in-depth look at music and the music lifestyle in the lovely area known as Lubbock, Texas. And Blake, this is our maiden voyage, so we hope not to ram this thing into an iceberg and actually give people some good information.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of cool stuff going on in Lubbock, a lot of cool bands, some decent venues, so hopefully we can show you guys a little taste of what's happening here over the next however long this goes for.
Absolutely. Hopefully a long time. Hopefully we're good enough people actually like this. And like I said, we're going to get into some bands and some venues and some other cool stuff. Today we're going to keep it simple. Let's take a look at some really cool stuff we got coming up in the Lubbock area. Let's start first over at Jake's Backroom, really cool venue on 50th Street.
Right. Well, on Wednesday, April 9th, there's the Hollow Bodies Tour, I believe it's called, and there's Bless the Fall, Silverstein, the Amity Affliction, and Secrets and Hardest.
Hardest, yes.
Hardest. I have listened. I dabbled in Bless the Fall, Silverstein, that whole scene when I was in middle school. It's pretty hardcore screamo kind of stuff. Not really my thing anymore, but if that's what you like, go for it. I mean, it's.
And the nice thing is, it's Jake's. It's an intimate venue, so you can whoop some serious butt in there, and the music is awesome and very loud. And if you like that type of stuff, definitely a cool place to go. What else we got coming to Jake's?
On Thursday the 10th, there's Ockerville River. I'm pretty excited about this one. Ockerville River is pretty, it's like folk rock kind of stuff. They just had a new album come out in 2013 called The Silver Gymnasium. I was a big fan of that. You should go. I believe doors open at 7. But, I mean, show up there, watch the show. It's going to be great.
Do your thing, right? And of course, we go into the Depot District and the Blue Light, and of course, everyone knows the Blue Light, one of the most famous music venues in Lubbock, and they got some cool stuff coming up over the next week or so. On Thursday the 10th, a really neat little band, a Texas band, Fox Trot Uniform. And if you read their bio, they'll tell you that they were a country band that just didn't work out, and now they're a rock and blues, and they've got a lot of momentum behind them, a lot of critics really getting behind this band, so get out there and check them out. Friday the 11th, Chris Knight, everyone knows who he is really well, good singer-songwriter, get out there. And then another really groovy band, it's really kind of two really special treats at the Blue Light, Crooks, on Saturday the 12th. They're in Austin, Texas, country rockabilly band, a lot of energy with them, a really cool setup. Go out there, I think you'll really enjoy that one. And also on the country front, over at the Office Bar and Grill, which is really starting to host a lot of nice concerts in Lubbock, Corey Morrow, of course, Blake, everyone knows about Corey Morrow.
Apparently.
And
then we got out the Lone Star Amphitheater this weekend, actually. April 5th is Foam Wonderland.
What?
They claim to have the world's largest foam cannon. I've looked, to me it looks like it's an EDM kind of dubstep kind of deal. Lots of flashing lights, neon, seizure bait. They will, can I say that?
Yeah, man, say seizure bait. It's totally fine.
They anyway, you're all packed in a room. They shoot foam at you. It's apparently really great, and they play really electronic-y, synthy stuff. So go for it.
Blake, I mean, personally for me, I could not think of a better use of my weekend than getting blasted by a giant foam cannon.
Well, there you go. It says on the website you should wear your bikinis, swimsuits, whatever. So.
I will not.
Well, I mean,
no one wants to see that crap.
Yeah, don't do everyone a favor.
Is there anything not involving foam at the Lone Star Amphitheater?
Yes, on Friday the 12th, Randy Rogers, Stoney LaRue, and William Clark Green will be there. Will be performing. So
maybe they could blast some foam on Randy Rogers.
That would be hilarious, and I would go see that.
There you go. All right, and now maybe on to a more serious note here. This is something that's really, really cool we found out about this week. This is going to be on April 12th, which is next Saturday, the day of Texas Tech's spring game, Rock the Red. Jenny Bailey Cancer Benefit, just an awesome event. They're going to have this at the Fraser Alumni Pavilion. It's going to feature country artist Billy Dawson. Doors open at 8, and the proceeds are going to go to Jenny Bailey, who, if you haven't heard her story, or you can go to our website and actually read a lot about it at LubbockOnline.com. A wonderful individual who's had a huge impact, so really cool event. Get out there and support that after you go to the spring game, and you get to see a really good country artist in Billy Dawson. Blake, that's a pretty good lineup over the next few days. If you can't find something to do in Lubbock off of that, I really don't know what I can do for you. And we'll get out more next week because we got some big stuff coming up our friends over at KFMX, they got some serious concerts coming up, Birthday Bash and all that good stuff. They got Wayne Static coming in, and of course the Big Purple Party, and we'll get into that stuff more so next week when we get a little bit closer to us. As for right now, though, we're going to go to a segment we're going to call New Music, stuff from Blake and I's elitist music minds that maybe you should check out this week that came out on, of course, the traditional release date Tuesday. I'll kick it off and start with Manchester Orchestra, Blake. Their fourth album, really good Atlanta, Georgia brand, really deep, great songwriting, a very soulful rock band, and if you want to groove a little bit and hear some melancholiness, good band to do that. And then more mainstream, I know, gasp, how dare I go mainstream on a music show, Chevelle. They came out with their latest album, La Gargola. Fantastic album, lots of kick-ass stuff in there. It's good for my anger problem. How about you? I mean, I know you probably got some metal in there, right?
Well, I mean, if you're looking for something that's good for your anger problem, you should probably look into Cloud Nothings. They're kind of an indie, lo-fi, garage kind of band. They just had a new album come out. I believe it was this week. It might have been last week, though, but it's called Here and Nowhere Else. Excellent album. I've listened to it like almost every day on my way to work.
Wow.
It gets you psyched.
Apparently.
To, go and kick ass at your job. Little more mellow stuff. Future Islands, they had a new album come out called Singles. They're kind of like an indie pop sort of band, and as the album suggests, almost every song on it sounds like a single. It's all very catchy. I've had it playing Saturday afternoon when I'm cleaning my house or whatever. So,
you live an exciting life.
Oh, I do, It's,
I mean, you guys want to rock out with Blake, man? Give him a call, man. Saturday, go clean the house, listen to some cool, chill music.
Hey, I mean, might go to a foam party this weekend, so.
Hey, there you go. That's a hell of a weekend right there. And of course, there's a lot of other stuff going on. There's a lot of other great things that go on in Lubbock. And we're going to get out over the course of this show and feature some really cool bands and some cool places. And on that note, Blake, if you got a band out there, you play your own music, and it's really cool stuff, and you think people would groove on it, holler at us. We got our Twitter handles up right now at the bottom of the screen. Tweet at us, email us, whatever that is, and we maybe come feature your band or your venue and tell us about your shows and where you're going so we can get that out to people. For now, though, that's going to wrap up our maiden voyage. We didn't kill anybody or wreck anything, so that's a positive. That's Blake Hirsch, ladies and gentlemen. He is a man of many words. That's going to wrap up this inaugural episode of Lubbock Live. We'll be right back at you. You can check out all of our work over at LubbockOnline.com. For Blake Hirsch, I'm Zach Long. We'll see you next time.